Look at this Canadian penny right here. That is an old design. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is I, Dax Collects, and we have 4 penny boxes right in front of us. We're going to open 3 penny boxes once again, and we'll leave one of these 4 penny boxes for number 100, and I'll explain what I'm going to do once we hit 100 penny boxes for the channel. So, before we get started with this 3-box penny hunt, if you guys really enjoy coin roll hunting content, consider liking and subscribing. And if you haven't seen my last penny box video, which was an amazing hunt, I'll put the card right up here for you. Here are the pennies to look out for. We're going to roll this die 3 times, and this will determine the 3 boxes for the video. So crown here is a 1 and 4 is a 4. Crown 2, 3, 4. All right, the first box of the video will be this one here. The second box of the video will be this one here. And the third box will be this one right here. So it is set. 1, 2, 3. We're going to open these 3 up, and this penny box here will be number 100. Even if I get more penny boxes from the bank between now and when I post this video, which will be December 18th, 2024, this will automatically be number 100, no matter what. So let's get started with this 3-box penny hunt. Let's open penny box number 97 here on YouTube. Let's see what we got for enders. I see a wheat penny ender right here, and that's all I see up here. Did not see anything below that stood out. All right. Now, as I search through these rolls, I'll point out any wheat pennies I find in these boxes. I'll only show you 1 unique penny per box. So, say for instance, if I find a 1944 Philadelphia, I'll share you where I found that 1944, what roll it came from. Then I won't show you guys again until the next penny box. That way, it'll make for a shorter video. So, let's see how many wheat pennies we can find in this box. We found something extraordinary in the previous hunt. I doubt we're going to find it in this 3-box penny hunt, but stranger things have happened. Oh, we found something absolutely extraordinary in this 3-box penny hunt. All right, without further ado, let's get started with the first penny box of the video. Let's see how well we do. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Also look out for any varieties, errors, you name it as well. Let's go. So far we haven't found anything, but we made it to the wheat penny ender inside of roll number 5. Let's take a look at this wheat penny, and let's see if we found a wheat penny that we haven't seen in circulation before. Still missing quite a few wheat pennies for the collection books. Let's see. From the looks of it, though, it looks like it's a wheat penny from the 50s, probably the late 50s. It is a 1955, minted in Denver, Check for the DDO. It's not as strong as the 1955 Philadelphia, but it exists. Well, we actually don't have just one wheat penny in this roll, but we have two more. Look at this. A 1944 Philadelphia. And then there's another wheat penny right here. This penny here is very common. It has a mintage of 1.4 billion. So many of these were minted in circulation. Pretty easy to find. And let's take a look at this wheat penny back here. Looking a little old. Let's see. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. Another very common wheat penny right here. But man, it's not often we find 3 wheat pennies in a single roll. That's awesome. We have found these in circulation before, of course. So there won't be additions, but we will check these for upgrades near the end of the video. And not only did we find 3 wheat pennies, but we found a gorgeous copper penny from the year 1974. Absolutely stunning. What a fantastic roll. 9 rolls later, inside of roll number 14, here's our 4th wheat penny of the box. 1958, minted in Philadelphia. Oh my goodness, folks. We found an amazing coin inside of roll number 18. Look at this Canadian penny right here. That is an old design. Look at this. What the heck? We found a King George V Canadian penny from the year 1927. Flip this to the obverse. And look at that. Are you kidding me? This is only the second time that I've ever pulled this coin out of circulation. The first one I found was way back inside of penny box number 4 from a long time ago now. Somewhere between May and June 2023. I'm currently on roll number 20. And oh my goodness, guys. We found an old Canadian penny. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Canadian penny from the year 1933. Wow. Unbelievable. Let's flip this over and see what the obverse looks like. There's King George V. Holy cow. And we found our second one here. Unbelievable. Here at coinsincanada.com, which is where I go for the Canadian coin mintages. And we have a 1927 here. And it has a mintage of 3.5 million. Not very many were circulated at all, which makes this an extremely rare coin. I didn't think we were ever going to find this coin again. It is the first King George V Canadian penny that Bandy and I have found together. I'm telling you, folks, if you don't think Bandy is good luck, I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely incredible. Let's continue the hunt. All right, along the way, we did find another 1944 Philadelphia in roll number 23. And now we have a different wheat penny inside of roll number 29. This is wheat penny number 6. 1946 Philadelphia with a mintage just shy of $1 billion. 991 million. A common wheat penny. All right. It is now the next day, November 25th, 2024. Let's finish this box up today. We are currently on roll number 31, and we found our second Canadian penny of the box. We have a 1986 right here. It has a 12-sided edge, and on the obverse is Queen Elizabeth II wearing a tiara. 7 rolls later, inside of roll number 38, we don't have just one find, we have 2. A wheat penny here from 1929, Philadelphia, and then a wheat penny right here. So, not a bad find here. 1929 Philadelphia. And then this one, let's check it out. We have a 1952 minted in Denver. 2 more wheat pennies on the board brings the total count to 8 for the box. Let's see what else is out there. Next roll, roll number 39, and we have our third Canadian penny. It's a decently old one. We have a Laureate Portrait Queen Elizabeth II Canadian penny from the year 1964. All right. We are just about finished with this box. 10 rolls later, inside of roll number 49, we found our fourth Canadian penny. A 1961 this time. And we found another Laureate Portrait Canadian penny. Not bad. Next roll, roll number 50. We have one more wheat penny right here. This is our 10th. We did find another 1944 Philadelphia in this box. Here we have a 1957 minted in Denver. Just finished penny box number 97. Here's what we found in this box. A 1929 Philadelphia, 5 1940s wheat pennies, 4 1950s wheat pennies, a 1974 beautiful copper penny here from the Philadelphia Mint, 4 Canadian pennies, and 7 2009 pennies right here. Our find of the box is this 1927 Canadian penny here with a severely low mintage. And I didn't mention this earlier, but with this coin here, this is an edition for the Canadian Pennies #1 collection book. So we will plug in this 1927 Canadian penny into that book later in the video. That's exciting. So we have one edition on the board for this 3-box penny hunt. Let's see if we can find any more. Let's go ahead and bring out the second box of the video. Now it is time to open up penny box number 98. It's going to be hard to beat that previous box. Don't think it's going to be possible, but you never know. Let's see what we got for enders. So out of all the enders searched, there's one that stands out. And it's inside of roll number 3. We have a wheat penny ender here. We'll check the year and mint of that ender once we get to the roll. So let's get started right away with the second penny box of the video. We found 10 wheat pennies in the previous box. Let's see if we can beat it here. So with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, we found a wheat penny before the ender. Inside of roll number 2, here's our first wheat penny of the box. Let's take a look. 1940, minted in Philadelphia. Now we made it to the roll with the ender. Let's open this up and let's see when this coin was minted. Maybe a new one we haven't seen. Here we go. Wheat penny number 2 for this box is a 1952 Denver. And not only did we find one wheat penny in this roll, we found a second. Here's the third wheat penny of the box. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. 3 rolls later, inside of roll number 6, we have our first Canadian penny of the box. Queen Elizabeth II wearing a tiara. 1978. All right, we are still on the same roll, and I just want to share you guys this coin here that I just found. Now, take a look at this. Notice how some of the lettering on the reverse has faded away almost completely, and the rim here still looks pretty good. Look at this. It's not really worn or anything. So in this case, what we found here is a coin that was struck through grease. So literally almost the entire country name, United States of America, is completely faded out. And some of the motto as well. Looks like it says E plur unu. Now, these coins aren't worth exactly a high premium, but this would be a great coin here to basically get an idea what a struck through grease coin looks like. So there we go. I'd say it's about 20%. From what I've seen online, most of these wouldn't be a premium until they're about 80 or 90% covered in grease. And like I said, the rim would also have to be strong here. And in this case, it is. Don't see any wear on the rim. So what a nice piece here. And we did find something similar to this in a previous hunt. This quarter here, where the lettering of In God We Trust is missing and the mint mark is gone completely. And as you can see, the rim here is strong. There's no wear on that. So another struck through grease coin. Maybe someday we'll find a coin that was almost entirely struck through grease. But in the meantime, we have these. Let's continue. Another 2 rolls into the box. Roll number 8. We found our second Canadian penny with the tiara obverse and a 12-sided edge from the year 1982. 6 rolls later, inside of roll number 14, we have another Canadian penny. Number 3 of the box. We have a 1987 this time. Once again with the tiara obverse design and a 12-sided edge. Haven't found a wheat penny in quite some time, but here inside of roll number 22, we have one here. This is number 4 of the box. We have a 1951 San Francisco. Not a bad find. We've gone through another 20 rolls without a find. But inside of roll number 42, here's a wheat penny right here. 1946. minted in Denver. The 5th wheat penny of the box. Just found our 6th wheat penny of the box. 2 rolls later, here it is. We have a 1958 Denver. The final year of the wheat penny before they changed the overall design of the reverse to the Lincoln Memorial. Next roll, roll number 45. We have a Canadian penny. This one is from the year 1980 with the tiara obverse design. We are still in the same roll, and just behind this shield penny is our 7th wheat penny of the box. 1945, minted in Denver. And to finish this box, we have one more wheat penny inside of the very last roll. Here it is. Number 8 of the box. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. Just finished penny box number 98. Here's what we found in this box. 5 wheat pennies here from the 1940s, 3 wheat pennies here from the 1950s, a 2003 Denver struck through grease coin, 4 Canadian pennies, and 11 2009 pennies. Not bad at all. All the wheat pennies we found in this box, I've already found for the collection books. But we will still check them for upgrades later on, as well as these Canadian pennies. So a pretty decent box. Definitely not as crazy as the first box. But now let's go ahead and bring out the third and final box of the video. Let's open penny box number 99. Here we go. Check the enders real quick. All right. Nothing too noteworthy for enders. We have a 2009 here. Birth and early childhood. And that's it. No wheat pennies or anything like that. And now, let's see what we can find in the last box of the video before we hit 100 boxes here on YouTube. I'll make the announcement for the 100th penny box at the end of the video. Let's start opening these rolls right here, right now. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We've only opened 2 rolls so far, and we have our first wheat penny of the box. Let's take a look. 1940, minted in Philadelphia. Next roll, roll number 3, and we have a beautiful copper penny right here. 1971 Philadelphia. Not in terrible shape. The one I have in the book is brown, so this will definitely be an upgrade for the collection book. Another roll, another find. Inside of roll number 4, we have our first Canadian penny of the box. This time, we have Queen Elizabeth II wearing a diadem, and it's from the year 1999. This box is heating up early on. Another roll, roll number 5. We have our second Canadian penny of the box. This one has the Laureate portrait design from the year 1962. Now we are on roll number 6, and yet we have another find. Wheat penny number 2. 1951 Denver. And the streak of finds continues. Inside of the very next roll is our third wheat penny, 1956 Denver. And yet again, we have another find inside of the very next roll. What is going on here? Wheat penny number 4. 1955, minted in Philadelphia. Now, the variety to check for here is the double die obverse. This coin has the most outrageous double die obverse that you will ever see. It goes for a fortune. I'm talking like thousands of dollars. But the chance of finding that is pretty slim. But if you do find one, you have a really nice piece. Collectors love the 1955 double die obverse. All right, let's keep going. The streak ended at roll number 8, and our next find wasn't until roll number 13. Here it is. Another wheat penny for the box. 1957, minted in Denver. We have 2 wheat pennies inside of roll number 16. We have this one up front. Looks decently old. And one over here. 1951. Minted in Denver. All right, let's take a look at this one. And we have a 1934 Philadelphia. Not a bad find. Anything past the 40s, not very easy to find, that's for sure. These 2 wheat pennies here bring the total count of wheat pennies in this box to 7. Let's continue. Another roll, another wheat penny. Here it is. 1958 Denver. I missed this one. We're still on the same roll, and like about 1 or 2 pennies later, here's another wheat penny. Let's check it out. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. Inside of roll number 22 is our third Canadian penny of the box. 1988, 12-sided edge, and the tiara obverse design. All right, it is now the next day, November 26th, 2024. Let's finish this box up today. 10 rolls later, inside of roll number 32, we found our fourth Canadian penny of the box. 1993, 12-sided edge, and the diadem obverse design. Another 4 rolls into the box. Number 36. Here's another wheat penny. 1953, minted in San Francisco. 2 rolls later, inside of roll number 38, we found a pretty old Canadian penny. This is number 5 of the box. We have a 1953 right here with the laureate portrait design. Now, there are 2 different varieties of this coin, the no shoulder fold and the shoulder fold. This here is an example of a no shoulder fold 1953. I have already found this in circulation, but there is a spot in the book for the 1953 shoulder fold, which I haven't found yet. So we'll keep on hunting for that. All right, let's continue. We just have 10 rolls to go. We are on roll number 40 of the box, and we have a wheat penny right here. 1950 Denver. If only this coin was a Jefferson nickel. That would be an incredible find. And we finished penny box number 99. And in the final box of the 3-box hunt, we found a 1934 Philadelphia wheat penny, 2 1940s wheat pennies, 11 1950s wheat pennies, a beautiful 1971 Philadelphia penny, 5 Canadian pennies, and 6 2009 pennies right here. Not too shabby. Fun finding wheat pennies past the 1940s, like this one here, the 1934 Philadelphia. And we have a definite upgrade for the collection book, this 1971 Philadelphia. Overall, not a terrible box whatsoever. So now, let's go ahead and bring down all of the finds of the 3 boxes and do a 3-box recap. And here's the 3-box recap. Starting with a 1929, we found in penny box number 97. A 1934 Philadelphia found in penny box number 99. A total of 12 1940s wheat pennies from different years and mints. 18 1950s wheat pennies. Not bad. Two beautiful copper pennies. A struck through grease penny. Found 13 Canadian pennies, including an addition right here. And 24 2009 pennies. What an outstanding 3-box penny hunt this was. Finding that King George V Canadian penny made the hunt worthwhile. I'd put this probably in the top 10 for penny box hunts put up on the channel. So, not bad at all. Found tons of wheats and Canadian pennies, and that's what makes it fun. Now that the 3-box recap is complete, it is time to check all of these 2009 pennies here and see if we found the copper variant. They weigh just as much as a copper penny. I'm going to go ahead and weigh these on my own, and I'll be right back to let you know what the results are. All of them were composed of zinc, so nothing too crazy there. All right. We'll set this coin to the side for now. I might put it in a coin holder. We'll see. Now it is time to bring out the 4 collection books and see if we have any upgrades for the collection books. We know we have one edition right here. That's for the Canadian Pennies #1 collection book. Let's see how many upgrades we have here in this hunt. So let's bring out the first collection book of the video, which is, of course, this one here. Lincoln Pennies collection book #2. All right. Of course, we're still missing the steel wheat pennies, which are very tough coins to find in circulation since they are magnetic. They're usually pulled out of the machine rolls because of their magnetic composition, steel. But we did find one. That was way back in penny box number 5. Now, with a snap of my finger, let's see how many upgrades we found. We found 3 upgrades for this collection book, 2 of which you already know, 1971 Philadelphia and 1974 Philadelphia, but we actually have a wheat penny upgrade. 1951 San Francisco. Let's go ahead and plug these 3 pennies into the collection book. And there we go. So now, after going through the 3 penny boxes in this video, here's what this collection book looks like right now. Very happy with the upgrades. Now, let's close this book. And let's go ahead and bring out the second collection book. This one here. Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1. Got a nice collection of coins here that we have found in circulation. Definitely have quite a few. And we have these wheat pennies to check for upgrades. No upgrades this time. So we will continue our grind to find these missing wheat pennies in the future. Maybe we find one in penny box number 100. Now for the third collection book, we have this one here. Canada Small Cents collection book number 2. Let's see if we found an upgrade for this book. No upgrades found for this book either. So let's close this book. And finally, we have this one right here. Canada Small Cents collection book number 1. Oh boy. Here's what we have in this collection book now, prior to these 3 boxes. And this 1927 will fill a spot in the book. Right here. But before we plug in this 1927 in, let's check these for upgrades. And we did find an upgrade for this collection book. Excellent. We have a 1961 Canadian penny here that'll upgrade. And then here's the 1927 here that will plug in. Let's go ahead and plug these in right now. And there we go. Making some progress with this collection book. Very nice. Building our KG5 collection very slowly. Who knows when we'll find our third one in circulation? Probably not for a while or ever again. Always surprises me that they still exist in circulation. But we will continue to find those in the future. We're still missing quite a few KG6 Canadian pennies. It started in 1937 and ended in 1952. So we still have those to find. And we have found several of them in previous hunts. So the grind continues. Now let's go ahead and close this book. Bring this out. All the Canadian pennies we found are going in this Ziploc bag with all the other Canadian pennies. And now we have some variety checking to do. I'll go ahead and take a look at the wheat pennies here as well as the formative years pennies for varieties. I go to this website, www.varietyvista.com. We'll look out for any DDOs, DDRs, and RPMs. If I find anything here, I will let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. And you know what? Since we found this, let's go ahead and put it in a coin holder. And there we go. Let's end this 3-box penny hunt with this incredible find in circulation. The 1927 King George V Canadian penny, found in penny box number 97. Beautiful coin. Like I said, only the second time that we've ever found it in circulation. Let me know down in the comments what you guys have found in your latest penny box hunts. And let me know what you have in your possession. Those include any old Canadian pennies just like this one here, any wheat pennies, steel pennies, flying eagle pennies, or maybe a large cent. And also let me know if you have any graded pennies as well. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. Now, this is the announcement. On December 22nd, 2024, which falls on a Sunday, I will be doing a live stream, going through the rolls with you all, seeing what we can find inside of the 100th penny box here on the channel. So, if you have your notifications not set to all, right next to the subscribe button, I would highly recommend that you put those on, and you'll know exactly when I go live on YouTube, and we'll see what we can find together inside of penny box number 100. I'll post what time that'll be in the bottom right corner. I hope to see you guys there. And with that, now it is time to sign off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video, click on the bottom left corner. See you guys next time.